Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? Okay, so we're going to do a general reading for our friends, Cancer, for the week of November. Candle for Cancer. Of course. There you go, Cancer. All right. Let's see where it goes. Now, this is going to be a general reading, okay? So if you do need a personal reading, a totally different story, this one here is all about giving you red flags, green flags, yellow flags. Personal reading is about giving you personal information. There's no way I can give you personal information here because I haven't got anyone in front of me, right? So the best I can do is read for the sign and send messages out there. And those of you who are looking for a message, all you have to do is ask the universe. If there's a message for me, let me have it, and thank you. Never, never forget to be grateful about everything, okay? But now, when we do a personal reading, it's a totally different story. We connect first. I send you a little flame of, it doesn't hurt, of course. It's just actually very pleasant. I go like this, and then I go like this, and then I say, let me know when you feel a little flame right here in the palm of your hand, sometimes together, sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It take up to a minute or so. And when you do feel the flame, that's when we're connected. It's a little sensation of heat, very pleasant, or a little tingly. And then first thing I do 9 times out of 10, I will guess your sign right away. I will guess if you're married. I will guess if you have children, if you're happy, if you're healthy, if you're satisfied with your work, if you're satisfied with your relationship, etc., etc., etc. So it's a totally different reading. You see, there's no way we can do that here, right? How could I say anything? How could I tell you anything personal if there is, roughly speaking, 700 million cancer throughout the planet? Think about it. All right. Let me see what we got here. So if you do want a personal reading, it takes about 10 days to book it. 10 to 14 days. The address is at the bottom left, okay? Go there and there's a calendar, available dates and times, and you book it. And, okay, these cards want to come out. Beautiful. Okay, so now the way I do it is very simple. Geez. Present, the last 3 months, the next 3 months. We're going to go a lot deeper, of course. Now, the card at the bottom here is extremely important because it's going to dictate the overall theme of the reading. Let's get it going. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're in for the long ride. You know that to achieve what you want to achieve is not a quick, fast happening. It's going to take a lot of work. It's a long term, and it is slow and steady. And you are willing to do that. Absolutely. And the Nine of Cups. Absolutely. So in order for you to achieve what you're looking for, which is basically to be set, both in love and as well as materially, finances, you know that it's not going to happen overnight. So this tells me that a lot of patience, you're willing to work for it, you're willing to go the long, slow, tedious, but guaranteed to succeed path. So that's a good thing already. All right. So let me see what you've been going on the last 3 months. Okay, the 10 of Wands. So that's an achievement. So you have set an achievement in front of you, and you're not taking your eyes off the target. You know what you want, and you're going to get it. Some of you are actually moving or moved recently, okay? The 10 of Swords. And here we have the 6 of Cups. All right. So the 10 of Swords is the card of no more. There is no 11 of Swords, my dear friends. So the 10 of Swords represents the end of I can't take it anymore. Up to the Nine of Swords, you can still make some changes. You can still try and fix something. The Ten of Swords is the ultimate, can't take it anymore. In other words, I can no longer continue on this path. This could be an abusive relationship. This could be an abusive family. This could be a job that promises you but it never delivers. This could be a friendship that they just don't show up for you. The Ten of Swords is when a person says enough is enough. They should have put over here, where's my little wand here? Right here. Over here, they should have put enough is enough. That's what it means. Now, I really have this card, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is soulmates. And this is not only soulmates, but it's contractual soulmates, meaning you met this person long ago and perhaps even, or most likely, I should say, in a different lifetime, and you guys keep on carrying on. So I think, well, I don't think, I know you are aware you've already met your soulmate, or you're aware they're circling. Now, Seth just says that it's one of the two. Either they're already committed or you're already committed. Now, let me tell you how that's going to develop. You both know that you're going to be together. However, and this is perhaps why this card, in other words, the long, slow path. So, you both know you're going to be together because you have a contract. Simple as that. However, you're also decent people and you just don't want to upset or hurt other people. Because, suppose you guys met when one of you was already committed. You have a family, perhaps. What are you going to do? Throw it all away? Well, unfortunately, it's almost, put it this way, you're not going to have any choice, meaning you will be together. That's a given. So you can put that in the bank. Yeah, I like to play with, you see. You know what this is? It's wax. It's wax from the canvas, because sometimes I go like this, see? And so it accumulates on, see, look, see? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. You both know that you're not going to have a choice, okay? Let's put that aside. However, you're decent enough. You simply don't want to hurt others. Do you understand what I mean? You're willing to wait. You're willing to even sacrifice or what do you call it? Yeah, put others before your needs. Is that good or bad? I don't know. It is your decision, my dear friends. It is your decision, okay? That's what you decided, that's fine. So in the meantime, you're probably talking as friends, knowing who you are, of course. In the meantime, you're keeping in touch and you're keeping yourself busy with other things. You're making your position a lot stronger so that when you do end up together, you are so much stronger, both of you. And I think it's both of you. So there is pros and cons to this approach of yours, but I cannot tell you otherwise whether you're doing the right thing or not. Me, being a Leo that I am, impulsive, and I act by gut feeling, first I do it and then I fix it if necessary. I don't know if I could do what you're doing, I'll be honest with you. But if you're strong enough to do that, then all the power to you. Okay, so that's the message that Seth sent me. Now, let me see what you're dealing with right now. You're suffering like crazy. Let's be honest. Oof. You got a big dilemma in your hands, my dear Cancer. You're suffering like crazy. It's like you cannot see each other. Perhaps you write a message, perhaps You guys communicate different ways, but you cannot see each other. See, look, your eyes are blindfolded. And there are obstacles, meaning this could be people, this could be situation, marriages, commitments. You, I can feel your suffering here. I can really feel your suffering. I can feel. And the thing is, you have other offers. I mean, you're good looking people, probably both of you. You have other offers, but you're not really interested. So this is not an easy situation. Let me see what else I can tell you here. The King of Swords. So the King of Swords knows exactly what's going to happen, and it knows exactly what to do. The King of Swords is an authority figure. You might be dealing with an authority figure, maybe in the military or police or judge or lawyer or a teacher, somebody in our authority figure. So even though you know exactly what to do, you're not happy at all. Like, wow, this is not an easy situation, my dear. The Queen of Swords. Oh my God, you guys are a power couple. Look at this. You guys are a power couple. So, oh my God, let me see this card wants to come out. But right now you cannot do anything. You're stuck, completely stuck. Do you see that? So you are a power couple. You are so strong as not even funny. You know exactly what needs to be done, but you must suffer in silence because there is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do right now, my dear friends. Wow. It's not an easy situation. Not an easy situation, this one here. Well, this is what you want, you see. This is the gazebo, the marriage gazebo. This is wedding. This is engagement. Oh my God, I feel bad for you guys. I feel really bad for you guys. Oof. So in the meantime, you're sitting quiet in the corner. What do I do? What can we do? But this is the high priestess. So the high priestess is also someone who knows how to manifest. See, the dilemma you have, I'm going to pull one more card. The dilemma you have, my dear Cancer, is that you know exactly what to do. And you know exactly how this movie is going to end up. The problem is you don't want to hurt others. So in order for you to be happy, other people are going to have to cry. And that's not a very good situation you're in. Oh my God. All right. Three of Pentacles. So in the meantime, you're keeping busy with real estate. Yeah, look at this. You guys miss each other like crazy. Oof. Not an easy situation. Not an easy situation. What will you do? So let me see what's going to happen in the next 3 months to see if there's anything develops in the next 3 months. Yeah, I think you guys going to have to go away. The Six of Swords. Risky, yes, but you haven't got a choice. So I believe, okay, we're going to look at this after. In order for you guys to be together, you might have to move. You might have to pick up your belongings, perhaps children if you have any. You guys going to have to move to a different location. For those of you who decide not to wait, I see you're looking for places, perhaps in another city. Because where you are right now, you're stuck. Nothing you can do. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, as you can see, this fellow is holding the scales of justice. So you know what that means, right? So clear. Some of you are going to have to go through a divorce. Some of you are going to be taken to court, going to be sued. Some people are going to be very unhappy with what you're going to be doing, of course. And a lot of people, I had to tell you this, but not a lot of people. Some people will literally curse you or curse at you. They're not going to put a curse on you, but they're going to be so angry. So some of you are going to have to literally distance yourself, maybe even from family and friends. Very complicated situation. But you know what? So some of you are going to wait for the long term. You're going to take it easy, a little penny at a time. You're going to put aside, so to speak. You're going to go for the long ride. And in the meantime, you're going to keep yourself busy, studying, working, making money, etc., etc. Some of you are not going to be able to wait. And some of you will literally say, you know what? I'm going to have to do what's good for me. And but you're going to have to move, okay? So be prepared for that. Oh my God. Okay, let me see now. Let me pull 3 cards to see if there's a final advice and or things you need to know. Then we're going to pull some messages, both from someone, people, or universe, and then a yes or no coin, okay, if you have a question. Now, as far as signs you might be dealing with, we have Aquarius, we have Libra, of course, a lot of Aquarius. Then we have Sagittarius, Cancer, and Pisces. And we pull 3 final cards. Let's see what's going to do in the long run, okay? Okay. Yep, the King of Swords, same as this. So you know exactly what to do, okay? So the path is laid. Justice. Be prepared. Some of you are going to have to face a lawyer, okay? And yeah, you're going to go the long term. We got the same card here, the 7 of Pentacles. So this is going to take time, but you're going to put the wheels in motion now. That's what I can see, okay? It doesn't look like many of you are going to wait like 10 years. No, you're going to say, wait a minute. Suppose I'm 40 now or 50. What am I going to wait 10 years when I can even, enjoy life anymore? So it's a hard call. I cannot tell you either way whether you're right or wrong. I just cannot tell you, my dear friends. Express your love. Yeah, you need to express your love. You can't just put it in the drawer and pretend you don't know that you have a soulmate out there waiting for you. See, look at this. Express your love. You deserve love. You deserve it. What are you going to do? I mean, sometimes you cannot make everybody happy, Let me see if there is a final message and then the yes or no coin. Huh. Hello? You guys really, really, really miss each other. Wow. This is real love, my dear friends. What are you going to do? I mean, I don't know. I really cannot advise you one way or the other. Think of your question. Maybe this is the answer you want. The answer is no. All right. Well, you know what you asked. Okay, my beautiful friends, Cancer, this is your reading. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you haven't, please do, so we can offer more and more, and also like the video, okay? Thank you so much. If you need anything, you know what to do. See you soon.